Born of ink and shadow on a tempest's breath, the manuscript weaves through storms of death. Glyphs untamed and leaves unknown speak secrets sealed in time alone. A dark and stormy night cloaked the cramped scriptorium in shifting shadows, wind howling against shuttered windows. Within that fragile circle of candlelight and whispering ink, a new manuscript came into being. Its scribe, a hooded figure of unknown name, worked in silence, pen scratching across vellum. Strange glyphs, botanical curiosities, and arcane symbols spread across the pages. Outside, rain battered the world, but inside, only the steady drip of ink and the flicker of uncertain illumination accompanied the birth of a cryptic codex. The friar's pause, the noble's quest, each hand that held it failed the test. Through centuries silent, its whispers spread, yet none have grasped what the pages said. That manuscript passed through many unknown hands in the centuries to follow, drifting through dim corridors of monasteries and private collections. A friar in a quiet Bavarian library once paused on a page of intricate herbal drawings, brow furrowed in confusion before shelving the volume among safer, more familiar texts. Later, a Bohemian noble, Balthazar Klosowski, studied those puzzling diagrams by the glow of an oil lamp, muttering to himself about alchemical secrets that refused to reveal themselves. In Prague's court of alchemic schemes, where Rudolph's eyes reflected dreams, a golden ransom for silent lore left the scholars seeking more. Eventually, that silent, secretive codex found its way to the court of Emperor Rudolph II in Prague during the late 16th century. Rudolph, a collector of rare and enigmatic artifacts, was fascinated by the occult and the sciences. Presented to him as a text of profound mystery, the manuscript was reportedly purchased for 600 gold ducats, a sum befitting a work of such curiosity. Scholars, alchemists, and mystics from across Europe assembled at the emperor's court. Men such as John Dee and Edward Kelly, though it remains unverified whether they directly handled this particular volume, to study the peculiar text. Theories flourished. Some believed it to be a relic of Roger Bacon, the medieval philosopher and scientist. Others saw in its pages a coded compendium of lost knowledge or a guide to the philosopher's stone. No matter how ingenious their methods, no key unlocked the manuscript's secrets. Frustrated and intrigued in equal measure, Rudolph's scholars set it aside, leaving the mystery unsolved. After Rudolph's death in 1612, the manuscript began another phase of its journey. It passed through the hands of Jacobus Horkiki de Tepenetz, an alchemist and herbalist in the emperor's employ, whose name was inscribed faintly on the manuscript's first page, perhaps indicating ownership or a fleeting encounter. By Jesuit hands and Kircher's gaze, through shifting tides of cryptic haze, the codex roamed with mystery veiled, its essence steadfast, untold, unassailed. From Prague, the manuscript eventually made its way to the Jesuits, likely through Athanasius Kircher, a polymath and scholar based in Rome. Kircher, renowned for his work on hieroglyphics and ciphers, is thought to have corresponded with one of the manuscript's previous owners, Georg Baresch, a Prague alchemist. Baresch, perplexed by the text, sent letters to Kircher in the 1630s, hoping the Jesuits' reputation for unraveling mysteries might bring clarity. Kircher's response, if any, remains lost to history, but the manuscript lingered in Jesuit hands, moving eventually to the Villa Mondragone, a college near Frascati, Italy. Astrology veiled in herbs and skies, or philosopher's stone where truth belies. A seeker's prize, a skeptic's jest, yet its riddle remains unconfessed. By the early 20th century, the enigmatic codex resurfaced. Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish-Lithuanian rare book dealer with an eye for the extraordinary, discovered the manuscript at Villa Mondragone in 1912. Instantly captivated, Voynich recognized its potential importance. He brought it to the attention of the scholarly world, and soon cryptographers and linguists, including William Romain Newbold and John Matthew Manley, began their efforts to decipher the script. Some believed it contained a secret herbal pharmacopoeia, others proposed it encoded forbidden philosophies or veiled astrological insights. A few skeptics dismissed it as an elaborate hoax, though the detailed artistry and consistent script argued otherwise. Through layers deep, the vellum glows, a map to realms no scholar knows. its silent script, a voiceless muse, guarding truths it must not lose. Modern science has since offered tantalizing clues. Carbon dating of the vellum confirmed its creation between 1404 and 1438, aligning with the medieval European context suggested by its illustrations. Analysis of the pigments pointed to techniques typical of the time, while linguistic studies identified patterns consistent with natural language but no clear matches to known scripts. The manuscript, now preserved at Yale University's Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library, continues to intrigue and baffle. High-resolution imaging and multispectral analysis have revealed hidden details, yet no definitive interpretation has emerged. Scholars debate its purpose: a medical treatise, an elaborate cipher, a mnemonic device, or even an artistic or linguistic experiment. The code endures in timeless sleep. Its truths are yours, but not for cheap. Unlock the script, unveil the light, and claim the prize of endless night. The Voynich Manuscript, named for the man who brought it to global attention, remains one of history's greatest literary enigmas. Its vellum pages invite speculation and defy understanding, a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. Each visitor to the Beinecke Library, each researcher who pores over its scans, joins a lineage of minds captivated by this cryptic codex. Perhaps one day its secrets will be unveiled, but for now it holds its mysteries close, as it has for centuries, a silent witness to the persistent curiosity of the human spirit.